Hello, hello. So we have top 64, Maebari versus Yanq. Let's see here. We're halfway through the band picks. Kind of missed it, but um, let me see. So Yang looks like he runs a pretty aggressive box. His healers are pretty aggressive here, Iris and Imelda. Also, I mean, he has Akka and another mobility booster, someone like Warner. Yeah, I mean, all of his units are pretty much long legs, single target, but there is strange enough, there's a lone Leonhard, who's pretty much the only AoE unit, along with Juggler. So I feel like Leonhard's pretty out of place. Um, that is interesting. He does use a fair amount of Empire here, but he's not really using Burn. So maybe if he has Burn raised now or later, he can probably put Burn there. Make a, I wouldn't say better box, but probably more cohesive. For Maebari, I think he runs a pretty standard box. He has a, let's see, three tank box. Yep. Playing of debuffs. One thing that really stands out is his Warner. Other than that, it's a standard box. Three tanks, three healers, pretty much all the meta units. Um, yeah, plus Warner. Okay, so budget burn makes sense. I mean, I figured the only reason you don't really use burn is that you don't have him, especially if your box could use him. Okay, so let's see the band picks now. Albedo, Juggler, okay, Burn, Delit, both Warners. Liana. Well, interesting enough, he ends up picking Leonhard here. Well, it is Origin, so it looks like Juggler will be faction buffing for Delit and Leonhard here. I mean, which isn't too bad. As long as you bring Lancer troops on Leonhard, he can jump in. And you should not get scared of Warner. So, fairly easy counter there against Warner. Now, the last two bands, it is kind of confusing. Iris could help him, Imelda could help him as well. Akka also enables Yang. Leon probably good as well because it's just another AoE. So he's gonna choose to ban Leon with Iris. But I mean the remaining picks are not too bad for Yang. Leon probably the best pick, but yeah, fair point. But Akka, I don't think it's too scary. For Yang anyway. With his picks, he doesn't necessarily need the +2 movement for his units, so already has faction buff. Sorry, I'm gonna hide the screen real quick. It's just skill selection. It'll be quick. Um, series match, yes. Kenji streamed it. Dango's match as well. Erwin, no one streamed, and also Will's was skipped as well. So we'll review this later. So both matches should be on Kenji's stream. How's it show? Oh, oops. Okay, both players kind of taking their time with skill choices here. Almost using up the whole time. All right. Okay, so he's going single target burn. Fair. Single target burn. Hegemony versus the juggler is pretty good, especially if you have the hammer. You dispel too much. Juggler can't do anything. Crystal molders. I did have a feeling that TSdL was going to bring infantry troops. So in this case, as long as there's no funny damage reduction thing, TSdL could potentially one shot from range. It's really bad if you attack from melee because there's a high chance you're going to kill yourself. And as long as you don't, as long as Albedo doesn't thorn you, it should be good. But there is always a risk against Albedo. So he's stacking his damage reduction on Leonhard. I feel like Lancer Troop might have been better, just to counter Warner, but his damage reduction should be enough after teleport to defend against Warner, I think. I do think he's tanky enough. And it seems like he's really using this Leonhard to kill Burn. Or not Burn, but for single target purpose. I'm not sure what he's trying to do, actually.
I don't know if I would risk not bringing Lancer troops on Leonhard here. It's pretty free real estate.
Yeah, I mean, it's also possible he doesn't have what's that troop called?
Dark Centurion.
Yeah, not a lot of people has it trained, so maybe he doesn't. I mean, it's possible. But I mean, it was pretty popular choice back in the day if you used Leonhard. So if you're still using Leonhard, I think you should have him trained or have the soldiers trained.
Yeah, because I'd say like back in season 1, I think I probably used them somewhere north of like 75% of the time on them.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he can survive? I think he'll still survive though against Warner.
He should.
Yeah, because it's a lot of reduction after teleport.
I'm just not sure how strong Warner is. Like, I would think that Leonhard's block, but Warner.
I would say his kill potential is similar to Listriel before 3C. Like, as long as there's no damage reduction.
Okay, yeah. I don't quite understand the air slash though, because he doesn't. He brought teleport, not detect, right?
You mean like, yeah, detect, yeah. Um, uh, you don't necessarily need detect because it's not like I don't think Albedo's card is passive.
She has a one ring is passive,
I thought it was like part of the talent though.
or that's what I meant the talent. So it's like you can't.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you can't dispel it or you can't disable it. It's just part of the talent.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I don't think the tech's useful.
I guess though, but if you wanted to try to take a life from Albedo, like why not just bring? I guess you don't bring the Highlands because of Werner,
Mm-hmm.
but then again, Dark Centurions would fare better than Royals here,
Yeah, probably. Um, but cabs will do more damage, single target wise, I guess, than
even against
Lancer.
the
Huh?
even against the boulders.
Well, I mean, against Mortars, no, of course, but I mean, he probably didn't know it's gonna be Molders. Mm, but Molders usually there is a magic attacker, so I guess it's most likely going to be Molders.
Yeah,
I mean, Albedo has decent soldier choices. I think she also has Guardian Infantry, also has Phalanx, so troop choices are pretty good for Albedo.
yeah. Got the OP Hellhounds.
Yeah, Hellhounds for something.
Actually, I thought about it in theory, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the build, so I can never use it. But I did see a Hellhound Vincent yesterday, which I always thought was kind of interesting.
Hellhound Vincent. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be good when you're initiating. Um, I guess as long as it's like a plains map, like this map, it should be okay.
Yeah,
Mm. Is there? What is he thinking about here?
I'm not sure. Right.
Okay. I do wonder though why he's not moving his albedo. Um,
Yeah, you would think you would advance.
well, I mean, it's usually it's a lot easier to just move, use up your heal. I mean, a tank to eat up the action.
That too. Yeah, yeah. Now Yanq's Warner's in range to kill the other one.
Mm-hmm. And the problem is there's no like a clean ways to kill. I'm not sure if Burn can one shot. It's very possible this Burn dies too, right? It's whipped.
Yep, yep.
It's whipped. That's kind of scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it not 10 range though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it should reach. It should reach. Yeah, it reaches 10 steps.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree with moving Warner first here because you got to make sure he burns Liana before you, because you could do a pretty disrespectful teleport inside. But if you have Liana with Act again, that could.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. I do want to see his kill potential. It's maybe you could kill Burn. Who knows? Okay, so act again. You could just jump on a tree.
Yeah, I would jump on a tree.
Well, delist that for sure, right? I don't think there's any way to block.
Yeah.
But if that happens, it's 1 for 1. So okay.
Interesting.
So delit is the only unit that I think is like a short kill. I'm not sure about. Well, there's no teleport from Leonhardt, so okay, easy kill. There's no easy way to kill this Warner. His Warner can kill, but kind of wastes his move. Yeah, wastes because I
Mm-hmm.
think it was a good chance to kill Burn. So he's thinking about it right now. I wonder if Leonhardt can kill. Do you think Leonhardt can kill?
No. Royals don't hit that hard, and the type advantage is not in his favor.
Yeah. I mean, Warner's not that tanky though. Look at the defense on this one. It's like 380.
It is low. I
Leonard's
don't know.
attack's pretty high, so it shouldn't matter too much, I think.
It's just that type advantage is a stat thing. So if it was damage, maybe, but I don't know.
Okay, so it ends up 4-4. Um, if this Warner is able to kill that burn, Yang definitely has the advantage, I would say.
Yeah.
But I'm just not sure if he's able to do that. He has one more turn left on his whip, so without whip, the chance kind of goes down.
Yeah, considerably. Um,
Yeah, I think so too, B guy. I was just trying to see more options because it kind of sucks to waste Warner.
yeah, I don't know if I love the trade for Deedlit.
Hmm. Yeah, because I mean, Deal is not really that scary. But I mean, what will Warner trade for anyway?
I mean, I guess it was either Leonhardt without transform or teleport there, or Deedlit. Um, I
Like,
mean, we could have waited one more turn and uh, tried to set up on the other. I keep calling. I want to call him Wiener, but I can't remember his real name.
Warner, right?
Werner. There we
Yeah,
go.
Warner. So, what happens when you have 4 units left too? I'm not sure what skill Albedo brought. Probably has push, right? But if she doesn't have push,
Yeah.
it's easy jump for juggler later.
Well, she has shield bash. Does she have a push too? I thought it was a shield bash.
I think she has both. Maybe not. She does have stun though. Route.
Oh, she has route, then she has push. I thought it was a shield bash.
Yeah, I mean stunning doesn't matter for juggler because he still has beat shock.
Yeah. Although, like, Maebari is not scared of this dog jumping on
Mm-hmm.
Albedo at all.
Yeah, probably has a push. It's not like he has a single target that's gonna snipe anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And it's a lot better to move up against Warner in this at this point.
Yep.
I just wonder what his game plan was when he picked up Leonhardt. Because it was a pretty early pick. It was like a third pick, I think. It was a
Oh wow.
juggler, D-Lit, Leonhardt. So I wonder if he's trying to combo.
I do like Leonhardt, but he's quite difficult to use in this meta.
Hmm. I mean, he's good as long as you. I don't think it's hard to use him because a lot of the boxes there's not that many single targets. You just cut them out, teleport Leonhardt, mix with your AOE's, and just explode them. I think pretty good with burn, like season 1 style.
Burn coming back helps him out a lot.
Yeah,
I just find that it's hard to sometimes ban pick with him because it's if you pick him, then you get your burn ban and stuff, and he's just sometimes a little bit of an awkward
yeah.
fit.
I don't think he's like an early pick unless you're like a super rushy type of box. Probably burn has a priority over the pick order. So
Yeah,
let's say you pick
definitely.
up burn and then you see Leonhardt laying around somewhere, then you can pick him up.
Yeah, just get the faction buffs, and honestly, like the swords dance is pretty oppressive.
Right now,
Yeah.
he doesn't have sword dance.
Well, I just meant in general when
Oh
when
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
pick with Burn and Leonard, yeah. Because now Yank's in a situation here where he's bringing the faction buff on Dog and weakening his dog to buff up Leonhardt here, and
Yeah, and it's actually going to run out this turn.
yep.
I wonder what he can show us this turn or this game. Well, it's just the main thing is there's 2 AOE's and it's probably not enough. There's a Rosencio, and he did bring single target, but not very good against Albedo right now.
You also have the burn talent, which is gonna ding both the units.
Yeah, that is true. So he's gonna teleport in. He's deciding where.
And if Maebari has the unique on burn, even if Leonhardt goes underneath Albedo, he will be debuffed by the aura.
Yeah. He kind of has to waste another action next turn because you ideally want to buff up Leonhardt. So Juggler will have the faction buff next turn before Leonhardt goes in. Hmm.
So if it's the double hegemony here, I must be a Mjolnir, I'm guessing, on burn.
Or maybe he just hegemony's good here. It's very good stats, by the way. Really high HP, good attack,
Yeah, yeah.
decent defense. I mean, it's not impacts boots, so I assume probably like
Yeah, I was
overload,
gonna say probably overlords actually.
because I think that's the skill increase. Very good attack though. That's kind of scary, but it could be full moon.
Based on the amount of HP with the attack and the defense, I guess it would be full moon.
Yeah, I would think it's full moon. Okay, that this is the problem, right? He's trying to go in this turn, but it's very awkward because you have to kind of want to buff Leonhardt, but if you do this, you can't. It's a very awkward turn. I mean, models will jump albedo, right? Because
Yeah, there's no other place to jump besides Albedo, I'd say.
Yeah, because I mean, so at least Warner can attack. Because it's not like he can get 10 spaces anymore. But Albedo probably has push or stun or something, I think. Most likely. And actually, a pretty high chance that. Not high chance, but a possibility Burn can attack, disable the Bishock, or
Mm-hmm.
dispel it off. Because there's not that many buffs. The affection buff ran out last turn.
Yeah,
Or this
there's
turn.
only a 6 buffs, I guess.
Mm-hmm. If it's Mjolnir, it's basically 50%, right?
Yep, yep. I wonder, could he kill Leonhardt with no faction buff with burn? Because he's gonna dispel off the teleport.
Mm-hmm. So gets rid of the damage reduction. And
Yeah,
maybe. It is also an awkward turn for Maebari as well, because his faction buff will run out. But by the look of things, it does not look
so it
like
is Mjolnir.
dispelled. Yeah, dispelled B shock.
Yep, dispelled B shock. He kept water, but no B shock.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Goodbye, dream. No faction buff left though, and yeah, dog is just gonna get bullied.
Yeah,
Also has act again. If he acts again, burn. Juggler probably dies.
yeah, because he loses water.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, no, I guess he lost. It's
There's
2/3
four
chance.
buffs. Yeah, there's four buffs
Or 4
there.
buffs and half again. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would just smack dog with Albedo here.
Oh, it might not kill actually because it's not gonna have faction buff. Burn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so smack with Albedo now, and then leave your healers both active before Leonhard tries to do something.
Okay. Albedo should have some kind of skill, some kind of attack skill. Okay, so he's gonna act again first.
Yeah. Oh, he did that before Leonhard did the 3C, because otherwise he couldn't act again.
Oh, yep.
So yeah, that was a good move by Maebari.
Mm-hmm.
Too many units now. Hard to remember every single nuance for all of them.
Yeah, I also just woke up, so I'm just not really focused. I mean, can't he kill Liana? That looks to be 10 steps.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's definitely 10.
Can't you hit all of them if you go?
Yeah, underdog.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you wanted the sword breath to hit Albedo to chip a little bit more.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Leonard this game very awkward. Especially because I'm not sure if he was trying to go for some kind of like AOE team. It just doesn't work out too well because all of his team is pretty much single target. Leonhardt is like the only AOE there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't tell if Warner's good or not because 90% of the time he's just buffing himself. in the back.
Yeah.
I think it's just awkward to use, and easy to counter. That's the big problem. Still a good unit. There's
Yeah, I mean he definitely has his place in the meta.
because you're always gonna have at least one or two units that you can snipe in any given match. I think because you can't counter with just like five people that just counters them completely. Well, unlikely because
Well, I would say that was true until Mortal Light came out.
oh yeah, that's true. But why would you use more like when Tenyo's OP? Breeze OP.
Uh, I mean, it is OP, but you know, you want to masturbate the Werner to try to kill your Liana, but nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this. Kill Imelda, get her out of here.
Mm-hmm. I
Eat
don't.
her out.
I don't think there's really a way to get through Albedo.
Not with a Rosen, no, absolutely not.
If you can somehow kill Burn with Warner, I think he could be in 10-step range. Okay, so he didn't bring any stun. Interesting. Okay, dangerous play there.
Very, very dangerous.
Yeah, you don't want to melee attack Albedo. That's like suicide. Is it 10 steps? Does he even have attack skill?
I don't think he has his attack skill up.
Yeah. Because that map's closing in, so probably the only chance he has to really ignore guard.
I think this is the last turn he can do it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 4. Yeah, that is GG. So that's game 1. 1-0. First game goes to Maebari. Let me hide it real quick.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see if Yanq continues to run the Leonhardt.
Yeah, I just don't think he fits.
Yeah, I'm looking at his box. He absolutely does not fit.
Yeah, let's see if he swaps him out. Well, this map, Warner's pretty good on this map.
This map, yeah.
So I don't think. I think both players will keep their Warners. We'll see. Just hiding the screen until they're done selecting everything. Okay, they should be done. Okay, we're in.
Yep, that's all done. So Yanq did take out the Leonhardt. which makes sense.
Yeah, I would take him out as well. Well,
First band six, interesting here.
first one Sigma. Okay. He just wants to get rid of the Oni assassin, I suppose. They're a little more AoEs. But
What I
they.
do, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what I do like about the Sigma Man though is that I think Maebari is basically just saying I don't care which tank I have to fight, but whatever you pick, I can go either direction.
Okay. So he did pick Illustrio instead of Warner, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. I do wonder who has more mobility though.
On this map, Werner then Illustrial.
Warner?
Yeah, because this map has a lot of plains, which is nice for Lussie, but it doesn't have a lot of terrain for her to move through. It has some, obviously, but like it's not. Kind of have to keep her really high or really low.
Yeah, you have to
Where
keep her high or low.
move.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, so yeah, so Yang wanted to go with Hilda, so he banned 2 AoE units. That's always sensible.
Well, if you're gonna ban Hilda, I don't think you need to ban Himiko, to be honest. As long as you
That's
have some kind of healer with the spell, I don't think it's a big threat.
yeah. I would have probably banned Kruger over Himiko there.
Yeah. Well, can you go through the ban picks real quick? I'll be right back. Just gotta,
No worries.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
yep,
gotta do something real
yep,
quick.
yep. All right, so Yang with the sort of double healer ban. So Yang grabbed his Iris, make sure he gets some healing, and banned out the rest of Maebari's AoE here. I think you could see an Ares pick here from Maebari. Ares actually performs very well against a Hilda team, since she does not have the Lambius aura. So you're able to score a lot more kills more easily with AoE than you could in previous seasons. But he goes with Juggler, which is also a good pick. Juggler obviously is quite flexible as a DPS, and yeah, Yang's gonna get rid of hopefully Ares and TJS here because teleporting is annoying, but also Ares is annoying. Though it does the get sort of floor, so that's interesting. Um, so now Maebari can pick between either Liana or Rosen. That's interesting. I would have thought I would have probably just banned both Actigans there. And then Yang looking at some more supplementary healing through Deedlit. But I don't love Deedlit versus Albedo. It's not the worst. But the nice part about the Deedlit pick here is that she's pretty strong against AoE, since she has Sea of Miracles and stuff. So she can be a pretty good follow up move after you've been AoE'd. So my guess is that Maebari will pick Liana here. So the value of Rosen. Oh, he goes with Elwyn. That's An interesting pick. I don't know if I was. I guess he's trying to call a bluff and see if he's going to do a double healer ban here. And the bluff worked. He gets Leona 5th pick anyway, so that's interesting. Elwyn's not the best tank against Hilda, but pretty solid. Sword Soul is a pretty OP skill, so being able to remove a lot of buffs, never a bad thing. And I'd be surprised if we went with Lusty here. Although I guess it wouldn't be totally ridiculous, but I think he's going to go with Leona. Yeah, get the act again.
All right, so I'm back.
Oh, perfect timing. They just finished ban pick, so you can cover.
Mm-hmm. Stop, dude. This is making people upset. What is Pete talking about? Something happened?
What?
Pete's in chat. He says, "Stop, dude. This is making people upset."
I have no idea what that's referencing.
Okay. Makes sense.
Wait, what happened?
So while we were hiding the screen, I'm just showing my Langrisser screen, and I was autoing like a gold map event.
Oh.
Yeah, for like just random units. I guess people like teleporting and doing the efficiency strat, but I just auto everything. So. Let's see. Are they still? I think it's safe to go back. Let's see.
No, not yet. They're almost.
Well, I mean, he's not clicking anything, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess you can see the troops still. So. Wait. Okay. Should be good now. Okay, so you said the last pick was Illustrial, right?
The last pick was between Illustrial and Leona.
Personally, I would have picked Illustrial.
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, that. I could see that actually working here.
Mm-hmm. But Act Against also good. So.
Because I thought he was going to 4th pick Leona, but he 4th picked Elwyn, and Maebari left him Leona and Lusty.
Okay.
I'm surprised he banned Rosen over Leona, to be honest, because Rosen isn't like that good against I think Leona's a lot better for Maebari than Rosen against this comp.
I wonder why he left out Illustrial though. Does he feel like he's safe against Illustrial?
Like maybe the Werner range.
Okay. It should be really similar though. I mean, because Illustrial can attack up to 3 range, right? Whereas Werner's just 1. Even if he gets more movement.
Yeah. Depends on the breeze for Lusty, because what she 5 plus 4. So
breeze
she's age 12, 14 with breeze. So yeah, that would be. I think with Breeze more, without Breeze less, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Well, he's pretty safe from Warner, except for Liana, unless it was using a Mortal Light. which it was in last game, and he knows that, right? Because
Yep,
he
yep.
sniped Liana.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, neither the healers last game are Mortal Light.
But I don't think healer kill is like a top priority,
Yeah, definitely not.
considering you have two tanks.
I think I would have probably went werewolves on dog in this situation, but not that lots too bad or anything. But
Could be bad if Yusuke goes like holy troops. Probably one shot,
true.
right?
Um.
I think so.
Oh,
Potentially one shot, I think. Especially with IS teleport. Or like a Seal Miracle. Not sure. I mean, werewolves pretty tanky. They have a lot of HP. But holy is also OP against demons, so
they are. They are. But I don't know if Yusuke himself could break through dog.
maybe. Uh, if the soldier's one tick, he might. But that's a
Yeah.
lot of
So
HP for one tick, though.
yeah.
I do think Yusuke can one shot. I think it's mostly like the lobster that prevents Yusuke from one shotting dog, mostly. Because
Because the soldiers suck.
yeah, soldiers don't kill too many lobsters.
Yeah, that would make sense. Well, I guess the only target for Werner is Liana.
Pretty much, yeah. Um, yep, pretty much. Unless, yeah, pretty much. Unless
Like, if
Maebari
he
makes
fucks,
some kind of mistake with
yeah,
the action order, and then you can potentially snipe Elwyn.
yeah.
But most likely not. He'll probably keep Liana last for Act again.
Yep. Oh, I wonder though, how does the shield work with Tri Maidens and Rights? Because if she has a shield, would the Twilight actually break Tri Maidens on Liana or
No,
no?
it doesn't. It doesn't. Because as long as your actual green HP is 100%, it doesn't. So
Okay,
yeah,
that's what I thought. So
you could
yeah.
protect Liana that way. Yeah, like when you watch games, you kind of like play it in your mind. It's really hard for both players to approach, so
Yep.
or make any kind of plays. Both are in a situation where they have to kind of react to the opponent. So
I think though for Maebari, if he just kind of sits in the middle and tries to take that first, that's probably the strongest thing he could do.
I mean, yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing right now. Just moving up, closing the distance, which helps against Warner as well. Just have to be careful about Liana. But this time she has faction buff.
She without the shield, she'd still be dead.
You think so? That's a really tanky Liana.
So mine has almost 1k more HP and more defense, and mine
Damn.
dies.
Damn, whales. Damn whale. 14k HP, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liana's stats are really good defensive stats.
Yeah, they are. I do run to real life though, so
Okay, makes sense. So
yeah,
your
not
healing
14k
sucks then.
Kinda.
Yeah, I mean, Liana's healing is enough usually. So, because of the passive.
Yeah, if it was 14k with Crystal, that'd be insane.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair, I think. You just have to be careful. You actually do want to count. Because if you move in too close, you could move up Liana, so it's not in temp stat range.
Yep.
If you move too far, you're not going to reach.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this case, you're not going to reach. Or are you?
So if he moves Liana 2 squares forward, he can't snipe her, I don't think.
Okay.
Or moves there. Yeah, just move out of the range clearly.
Interesting.
Look at that damage.
Yeah. Is that a 6-star?
Must be.
If you use this up, the 3C is gonna come.
Yep.
Also, pretty smart choice for Maebari's soldier choice with Albedo. He saw D-Lit bring heavy infantry, so this time he's just bringing Guardian infantry. Okay. I guess Yanq's falling apart here. He probably didn't notice
Yeah.
that Elwen's in range.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think Yanq can do anything to make up the ground.
Yeah, I mean, he can try to kill Elwen. Dog cannot reach. So pretty much only thing you can do is just try to kill Elwen.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really hard to get through the 2 tanks to kill that Kruger.
Yeah, because Kruger's probably going to use his 3C here, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you can just move Albedo underneath first and then position him better to hit and be under guard.
So the game does look to be over pretty soon. Stay tuned. I'm gonna raid because there's 2 more games going on right now. I'll probably raid. Let's see. I'll probably raid Pete. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, if you know your opponent's going like single target heavy, Albedo's pretty OP. There's just
Yeah,
not
yeah.
many units that can like yeah. I mean, any single target's gonna have hard time dealing with her. So
Basically, yeah. It's for a single target to find Albedo, you need assassins, or you need the Albedo user to make a error in soldier choice, or be running demon for some stupid reason.
let's see how much damage this does. Yeah, just the soldiers pretty much. So if he chooses to do this, he can't kill Elwyn,
Yep.
but he'll get 1 life of Albedo. Looks like.
Well, I mean, if she procs him RG, because if Kruger goes,
Okay, so if this happens, just because it's not unicorns, can't even you can still reach though. You can still reach Albedo
yeah.
if you wanted to.
No, he has to breeze here.
Well, I mean, if you move in the right direction, he could have attacked Kruger. Oh, he still has water though.
Yeah, yeah. No, but he was 4 squares from Kruger, not 3.
If he moved where he was right now, act again, go next to Yusuke, which is
At that
3
point,
steps.
yes.
Yeah. So he could have reached if he wanted to.
Actually, I did fight in World Arena once a pretty decked out Demon Albedo, and it died to my Mariel with Commandment up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd you get through soldiers?
I think I had type advantage. I think she had some sort of. I think she had Molders and I had Highlands.
Huh. Because I remember attacking into Albedo with same deal. It was Highlanders versus Molders. I barely did any damage to the Molders. Probably killed like 2 soldiers.
Damn.
Yeah.
They have like every proc then, or
I don't remember. I don't think there was any proc. Well, the debuffs
there might have been.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say there might have been a disparity in soldier training because I have max infantry and they maybe had poorly trained lances or something.
Okay, so now Elwyn. Yeah, that's probably the case. Now Elwyn's gonna be killing things now. Just
Yep,
stunning
free
Hilda.
shot. Yeah. Free shot.
Now T
So he's gonna
list.
kill.
Yeah, T list that now. I think the best choice he could have made was just kill Elwyn. That turn, last turn.
Yeah.
There weren't too many choices you could make. He did switch targets, but even then, yeah, I mean, even if he killed that one, I don't think. Eventually,
yeah.
In the end, I don't think he can do too much. So,
like the Werner positioning wasn't the best there, but the problem was is that I don't think Werner was killing anyone that fight because the moment Leon is in danger, he can just use the shield on her. So I just don't know what Werner would have killed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's 2-0. Yanq is out of the tournament at top 64. Maebari advances to top 32. So congrats. And I'll be rating. Which one do you guys want to see? One is Pete versus, let me see.
Pete's versus Legend Kings, and then Brogio versus Boomerang.
Which one do you want to see?
I have no idea.
Which one do you guys want to see? Is that working? Okay, so they probably can't hear me, right? Okay.
Oh, and then Kat is also doing That's My Pizza versus Jagger.
Is he?
Yeah, starting now. He's gonna do it in this stream channel. Not this.
Oh, okay. I already rated Rope, so okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, Loomis.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.